Well, I've been in punk bands and in a punk band for 20 years. I have this whole idea of what freedom is in my head, and I want to show everyone that it's possible, and that to me is beyond playing music. I transmit it through music, but that's you could say that's just another tool of getting my message across.
Hanging by a crossroad, here all by ourselves. The world just seems so different from what we used to tell. It could be surprising, the more I can recall. When you're not expecting the fall, it's a taste that we'll remember from the lives we left behind, in a road that will be ruined after time, after time. So we fall into the memory and we strive for something more. Hard days of living never sure.
So starting from the top, St. Petersburg was an eye-opener for me because I didn't think many people would come. I thought it would be a nice little show. So that kind of got me thinking that this is going to be a very good tour. After that was Moscow, yeah? I'm trying. So Moscow was crazy. You guys managed to bring pretty much everyone I've met from Moscow from 8 years ago till now. It was like a big whole party of all my friends reunited. You didn't let me stop playing. I think I did 4 encores and and played around 35 songs, which is hard to do when you're just one guy and a guitar. But when there's so much love and passion coming from the crowd and everyone just screaming at you, go, go, more, go, more, you're just not thinking. You just go for it, and you don't care where you end up. You don't care if your voice is shot. So that was Moscow.
Where's the time? Did it leak right through my fingers? I'm always so tired from the thought of it. It's been a while since I felt like I was living. Then my memory died from nowhere. This place scares me. This place scares me. Not through all the photographs and treasures that we found, I stayed around.
Next, Vladimir. That was an outside kind of like festival thing. Once again, I wasn't expecting many people to come, but it was a great turnout. I'd say around 100, maybe more, maybe even like 120 people showed up, and most of the set I played inside the crowd because I wasn't really feeling it with the sound system. That happens to me a lot when I do acoustic, because when you're on stage with a band, you can't really escape it. And if you're hearing yourself shitty through the monitors, or you're hearing too much of the guitars from your bandmates playing, or too much whatever, you have to stay on stage, you have to stay in your area, and you just go on with it. I don't let that stuff happen when I'm doing acoustic. I want to pour my heart out and put my soul and put myself on display for everyone to see, and I have to show myself in the best possible way, and I have to be committed to it. And I have to enjoy myself, because if I'm not enjoying myself, so there's no reason someone else could enjoy himself, because I don't want to lie to anyone. I want to give a good show. So that show was pretty much done in the crowd, and it was great.
Хочешь знать, имри, спрашивается подними. Хочешь знать, давай, да не сначала, давай. Весь лимонный чай, давай, да не сначала. Мы еще можем руку second verse.
Next up, Istra. Yeah, I got it. That was the oddball till now in the set of shows. The first three were very, loud and just crazy, and the crowd was nuts. This one was inside in a nice bar, very intimate, but people showed up. It was full. Less than the other shows, but the vibe was felt so right, and I felt that I could not only play Useless ID songs, that I could actually play some of my very, very quiet songs, and people would listen, and they wouldn't just scream out Useless ID songs for the whole set, or just scream out something in Russian, which I have been playing some songs in Russian. Some of them don't make sense, because I make up the words from what I hear, I think is Russian.
Russian! Нас с тобой в порохе, нас с тобой нет, а раз там нас тут сева, как ареста пороски. Водка, шкопка, настановка, нас тобой нет, а раз там
Smolensk. So that one was also at this bar. This was probably the point on the tour. 4 shows in, 5 days on tour. I think the lack of sleep is starting to catch up on me and starting to catch up on my voice, so I had a hard time singing. I felt that the entertainer in me needed to come out in order for the people in the crowd to appreciate the show more. Because if I would just stand there and play my songs, it just wouldn't make sense. So I went all out. I hopped on this barrel and started making sounds with it, and it made for a nice kick drum pattern. And people had a great time. After the very hard and long 4-hour drive, we arrived at Grodno.
Got this face, it once belonged to you. I got your knife, the one that cut me in two. I never had to leave it all behind, but now it feels like I've been wasting my time. Tell me why we won't stare up at the sky like we used to be when we were young. Buckle up your feet, sit back, enjoy the ride, hold on to your seat. Heaven either way, California sounds. I'll come back again, ready to be found. Once a simple world seems so far from me. Can't turn back the clock, but time will set me free.
Thank you. Hello. We're on a bus now. It's 1 a.m. We're after a very, very good show in Minsk. Alex is weird. We have 11 hours till we get to Kiev. That's going to be the last show of this tour. I'm just exhausted at this point. The sleeping has been hard. Not your fault, my fault. Where the hell are we? It's very loud. Hello guys, how you doing? Hello, Yotam. Yeah, you know my name. That's awesome.
Okay, everybody, this song is kind of loud. I tried to avoid it tonight, but it's the last show, so who cares, right? I can't stay in the static, I need to move around. I'm gonna drive 500 miles in search of a new crowd. I live inside a suitcase, a home away from home. No counterfeit, typing in old school goddamn bones. Come on, true traveler, that's the only way I know that I could ever pay. True traveler, I can't take this anymore. Now set my body free. I was on the go, I almost missed the flight. I'm gonna pop a sandwich cause I couldn't sleep at night. My body had an excruciating pain from carrying this whole weight I've never fucking paid. Yo, true traveler, that's the only way I know that I could ever pay. True traveler, I can't take this anymore. Now set my body free.
I think this video is a good, true piece of evidence to show the world what's really going on in the underground. What's going on when you have someone putting his life on the line, nothing beneath his feet, just going for it all the way. That's what it's about.
And know that if I stick around, I won't get very far. Come on, traveler, that's the only way I know that I could ever pay. Traveler, I can't take this anymore. Now set my body free. Hey, I can't take this anymore. Now set my body